Hi, kids. I decided that maybe you'd be interested in my Fangoria Chainsaw War nomination picks. I'm about to send this in. I'm instead of listing off all the nominees, I'm gonna throw pictures up, and then I'll tell you precisely why I picked my pick. First up is Best Wide Release Movie. My pick is Night House. I really didn't like the Quiet Place Part 2. Once they left the farm, it just looked like a Walking Dead knockoff. And it just... Last Night in Soho didn't quite do it for me. I liked it a lot. I think it's really cool. But not quite. Candyman, it's the best idea and the best sequel from the original. But a lot of it dragged for me. And I don't like the disrespect that Clive Barker received from it. So Jordan Peele doesn't deserve my money. Malignant was interesting. That's a whole new, another video, but I probably won't make one. Next is Best Limited Release Movie. Now this one, Come True, Hurt. I know I'm listing things off. True, Hurt, In the Earth, I honestly never heard of. They didn't come to a movie theater near me. And neither did Psycho Goreman, which I fucking love, but not as much as the Werewolves Within, which I actually did see in a movie theater. Thank you very much. Okay, Best First Feature. Now, Censor sounds like an idea I came up with back in the 80s. There was big ratings and censorship discussions going on back then, and it really does sound like it, and I'm interested in seeing it, but sadly I did not see it. Neither did I see My Heart Can't Beat, unless you tell it to. I saw St. Maud, and I don't know, maybe the last 20 minutes or something, just that, I don't know. I hated the ending. I mean, the effects looked terrible. The stylists, I don't think I've heard of. I saw The Vigil, and The Vigil made it to my top 10 favorites. That is in my blog. Best streaming premiere movie. I wasn't interested in Fear Street. All I heard was slasher, and I don't run to see slashers. Lucky, I never heard of. The Power and Violation. I don't know these movies, actually. And The Boy Behind the Door made my top 10 list once again. Best international movie. Did not see Detention, The Feast, Lamb. Actually, the only movie I saw was Titane, because that made it to a movie theater about 10 minutes away from me. So, by default, but it is on my top 10 list as well. I keep on mentioning it. I might include it in the description box. Look for it. I might do it. and it might creep in later through editing. Best series. I didn't see a Brand New Cherry. Chucky, I'm not even sure where that is. Creepshow is often hit and miss with me. I wouldn't be interested in I Know What You Did Last Summer. Midnight Mass, though it has some major problems, I was very disappointed that it ended up being vampires. You know, it just seems a little cliche. Thought he would come up with something a little different, but it still was a good watch. Best documentary. I had to vote for the only one I saw, and that was Woodlands, Dark Days, and Bewitched, which is fucking fantastic. Uh, Best performance. I'm all for just, you know, squishing them all together like this. Uh, well, in my top 10, I think it's my number two favorite from last year was Jacob's Wife. And this is the best that I believe that Barbara Crampton ever did. And she has put in some really uh, outstanding performances throughout her career. Uh, that's the one thing when I first saw Reanimator uh, that I was quite impressed with everybody in the cast acting wise. Yeah, forever, a movie at that level, the acting could be spotty, and it was just fucking perfect. So the funny thing is, I watched it one day. Then I dragged some friends of mine to see it the next day. I did that also with Evil Dead 2. You gotta see this movie. Best supporting performance. Uh, there's a lot of good performances supporting. Uh, just about. I don't know why Wrong Turn is in it, because the entire movie can go away, please. But you know, I like Larry Fessenden. Uh, I haven't seen Sun yet. Vincent Linden from Titan would be a good one. Yeah, Diana Rigg. I grew up with her. I watched the Avengers when I was a kid. Uh, she killed it on Game of Thrones. Uh, just wonderful. I mean, and truthfully, if you take in her whole role in this, yeah, she deserves this honor. I'm not just honoring her memory. Uh, Best director. Uh, let's see. I've seen most of these. I haven't seen Censor or Come True. Uh, I respect Rose Glass for Saint Maud, but I just didn't think. I think it fell apart uh, by the third act. Edgar Wright is very technical, and Last Night in Soho, I don't want that to distract me from what is most important. And I think he does some missteps. But overall, Last Night in Soho was very good. Um, Night House it's very solid, and to do something that's has been done before. I mean, his twist is seems to be unique to me, but that level of a ghost story, I'm really saying, uh, he did, make it interesting. But I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I loved Raw, and I love Titan, and it's just how audacious she is. I mean, the woman has balls, you know, and she's very dynamic with her uh, setup, visual style, best screenplay. Uh, because of my issues with Saint Maud, because that's the only other movie I saw, I had to go with Night House, Ben Collins, and Luke. Oh my god, these names. uh, Piotrowski. Piotrowski? That sounds like it might be right. Uh, let's see, Night House. The Night House is the only one I saw besides Halloween Kills, and I just rewatched Halloween Kills, the extended version, and the music stands out. It does not intrude, but it does heighten the emotion. Uh, it's good. It to me, it's just as good as the previous score for the previous movie, which I owned. I own. I still own. I have to think about getting this too. Best makeup effects. Okay, I saw Spiral and Halloween Kills. Tell you the truth, I really liked uh, what was done with the Blood Red Sky. Mark Collier, I think that's how you would pronounce that name. Uh, yeah, that's a very enjoyable little vampire movie. Uh, and yep, I just had to go with that. I really didn't like Spiral, but that's you know, that's irrelevant. You know, is the but I just had fun, fun overall with Blood Red Sky. I mean, I guess I'm sort of casting my vote for the whole movie uh, with that. Uh, Psycho Goreman, Antlers, and Green Knight is the only ones on this list that I saw, and I have to go with. I just like the execution of the Green Knight. I don't like the Green Knight. My main problem with it is it's just too long. Uh, it's long enough for me not to like it. I think it could have been trimmed down by 10 minutes, and that would have made a nice tight feature, and it would have worked. But uh, Barry uh, Gower uh, is the effects person for that creature. The creature effects. Can't remember how many creatures, but the Green Knight uh, is the main creature. There might be more. I haven't watched it in a long time. Best costume design. Uh, I saw three movies out of this, and I have to go with Last Night in Soho. I mean, it's a costume movie. I mean, it's going for a retro feel. Okay, the last two I'm gonna say together: achievement in non-fiction. Uh, never saw the Dracula, and the Elvira special is fine, but that's a special. The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs is sort of a thing that's ongoing. Dracula is too, but I haven't seen it. And the best kill, it's hilarious, but when the cops, you know, uh, get it from Psycho Goreman. It's just hilarious. Well, I'm going to submit this, and there it is. That's my my awards. This is the last night, so if you haven't done it and you see it this in time, it is, let's see, the deadline is tonight at 11, and that is the 31st of March, 2022 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, that's it for that. And as usual, stay safe. Always have a good time. Bye now.